Hey everyone, I just wanted to make a quick video to show you guys how unpinning a container or a column works within RapidWeaver, because I have done that a couple of times just to keep things a little cleaner and more user-friendly when it comes to editing across the entire project file. So an example of this is actually in one of the page submenus. One of the admin pages in a page submenu. So if I click on the admin home page, you see this page submenu right here. Okay, so if I double click this, it opens up the pin, right? So I'm going to double click the pin, and you see that there's this pin for the small and this pin for medium and large. So I'm going to double click the medium and large and the small just to open them up. Actually, we'll just keep medium and large open just for this purpose. Okay, so I'm going to back out of here, and so you can see that there is a menu in here. And if I preview this, here's the menu up here. It takes you to the different sections. Okay. But if I go back and I actually go in, let's say that I want to rename section 1 to About Us. Okay, because in here, if I scroll down to this, this would be my About Us page, and I can rename section 1 to About Us, and I can say home page, text image, About Us, or whatever, however you guys want to do it. It's your call, it's your project. So I want to rename section 1 to say About Us. So if I go in here and I double click the partial and I come down to medium and large, I'm like, whoa, what happened? Where's my menu? I don't know where it is. That's crazy. So if you look over here, this little pin icon, like a thumbtack, it's black as opposed to this one, which is blue, as is this one. So if I were to back out again, now, see what I did? This homepage submenu is actually there. It's not there here, but if I come over here, it is. So now I can come in and I can double click on that and go into the drill down, because it's a partial, and the reason for the partial is so that I can have it here, and I can go into the the small menu, double click on it, and you see how this container has the thumbtack that's black, as just the same as this one down here. If I back out, now I can see the partial. So if I were to come in and say, I want this to be, instead of section 1, About Us, say OK, and then I back out, now it says About Us here and here. So the partial is helping you automate your menu changes across this page. Okay, so I have a lot of different pages: About Us, blog, contact, drinks menu, events, on and on and on and on. And each one of those has its own admin page settings page. Okay, so if I'm in here and let me look at this now, let's pretend that I want the background of this menu to be, I don't know, maybe like a purple color for some reason. Well, if I want consistency across all my different admin pages, I would have to go through and click on this one, go in here, set the color of the background, come over here to this one, set the color of the background. It gets pretty tedious very quickly. So instead of doing that, the way I set it up is, if I double click on this to go into the partial, I'm just going to close up this pin real quick to keep things a little cleaner. if I come in here and let's say that I want the background to be purple, like I said. So I have sticky menu. Okay, here's my sticky menu. I'm going to throw in a swatch. And just copy this real quick, make sure I got the right class. I'm going to do background. And I'm going to set the color to purple. Let's see if this works. Okay. So now the menu is purple, the background. Okay. And if I preview this, it is purple. I just have a background on this as well. So, but you can see the background is purple. Now, what's cool is if I click on this About Us page, its background is purple as well. So I've basically saved myself hours and hours of time of going through and making minuscule changes and just made it so I have to do it once and it reflects across everywhere. So let me go back in here, go in here. Oh, I have it set to the actual menu. The drill down is set to have a white background. That's why that's looking like that. But you get the idea. So I'm going to click that swatch. Actually, I'm just going to click this swatch stack and get rid of it. So yeah, so that is unpinning, and this works in a lot of different situations. When you have a partial, you can make a partial and have, you know, a lot of different things happen inside that one partial that reflect across many different places in your page. I'll show you one more example of that actually. Get that. Okay, let me come down here to the settings page. If I go into, actually, you know what, let me go back into the home page because I have it set for the page settings. So if I come down here, like I said, every page has its own admin page for settings. Okay, so page specific settings for each page that there is: home, about us, blog, all those pages. So I wanted everything to be matchy, and because it looks nicer and more professional. So every page settings page down here at the bottom has homepage settings, page link title, and if you were to go in here and actually double click on this, it's a partial, and I have all of these set to, you know, be the same. So I can take this partial, page title, and it'll reflect across everywhere. Okay, but if you wanted to, like let's say that you wanted something that would be unique per section like this, you could just get like a one column and put it in there and unpin it, and now it's a drop zone. So I can back out of here, and now you see that I have this to where I can drop something. So what I'm going to do is actually real quick show you the admin for About Us, just so we can have a comparison. So you see that page has a drop zone as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that basic content stack that I showed you earlier in a different video, drop it in there. Okay, so here I put the basic content stack, template into this. So it's page specific. I just wanted this page to have this information. If I come up to the home page admin, see how it's not there. So you can see how you can make very quick site-wide changes but still have customizability, you get what I'm saying, within that section per page. So very cool, very powerful, and yeah, it allows you to basically make whatever you want, however you want it to be, however you want it to look. So I hope this was helpful. I will see you guys in the next video.